All right, so we're going to finish this sheet. How many kilometers did Nathan jog? So he jogged 3/5 of 5. Right, so right away I see I have this 1/5 of 5, which is going to be 1 times 3. So this is going to give us 3. But let me write this out. So 1/5 of 5, 3 times 1/5 of 5. That's 1 times 3, so that's going to be 3 kilometers. And again, one thing that we should think about too is like I shouldn't, when I add all these up, it shouldn't go over 5. So right now I have 3 and 1 1/4, so that's 4 1/4 kilometers. So I already have my answer for the next one. How many meters did he go? So this is 3 times 1,000, which equals 3,000 meters. How far in kilometers did Nathan run? So again, that was 3/20 of the way. So we can do 3/20 of 5. So we can look at 1/20 of 5 3 times. So that would be 5 over 20 3 times. Which is equal to 15/20 or 3/4, right? And that's what we knew, because we knew this was 3 plus 1 1/4, which is 4 1/4. So that means there was 3/4 left over, which is what 15/20 is, because if we divide, well, no, is it 3/4? Yeah, each one by 5. If we divide this by 5 over 5, that gives us 3/4 of a kilometer. How many meters did Nathan run? Well, I know 3/4 equals 0.75 times 1,000. Oh, that's not what 3/4. Okay. Oops. Let's do math correctly, Mr. Wright. So we have 3/4 equals 0.75. So 0.75 times 1,000. My digits are going to shift over 3 spots to give me 750. Deja's bedroom is 9 square meters. She just got a new rug that covers 3/5 of her bedroom floor. How big is Deja's new rug? So we have 3/5 of 9, which is going to, let's see, can I make this easier? Chunk it. We have a 5 there. 3/5 of 5 and then 3/5 of 4. Make it 10. Take 1. 3/5 of 10. What if we tried that? What if we did 3/5 of 10 minus 3/5 of 1? So 1/5 of 10 is 2. And then times 3 is 6. Minus 3/5, which equals 5 2/5, or 27/5, which here, if we have 9 sets of 3/5, that would be 27/5. And sometimes that's hard to think about. How do I convert that? So let's look at that real quick. Because you wouldn't say, you wouldn't want to tell anyone, oh, her rug is 27/5 square meters. No one would really understand what that means. So remember, when we're looking at holes, that's 5 out of 5 when we have this denominator of 5. And so how many holes is 27/5? Well, that's 5 holes, because that's 25/5. And then we have 2/5 left over, square meters squared. So that's our answer. When we're dealing with area, you do need to put the correct units and the squaring. Write a story problem for 2/3 times 4, then solve your own problem. Obviously, you could do a rug. You could do 2/3. They went 2/3 of a 4-kilometer trail. How far did they go? Something like that. So we have 2/3 times 4 equals, well, you could do 2/3 times 3 plus 2/3 times 1. 2/3 of 3 is 2, plus 2/3. So that is 2 2/3 of whatever. All right. Solve the following combination. Show your work for each. Use one or more of the strategies on the chart you made. So 3 times 3/4. That's going to give us 9/4. And how do I know that? Well, this can be 1/4 of 3 times, which is equal to 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4. 6 times 2/5. You could do like 2/5 of 5 plus 2/5 of 1. 2/5 of 5 is 2 plus 1. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh no, 2/5 of 1 is 2/5. Yeah, that did not seem right. So that would be 2 2/5. Cool. 8 times 2/3. So 8 times 1/3 doubled is what? 8/3 plus 8/3, which is equal to 16/3. You always need to be able to go. So if you don't know how to do the, like, creating a proper fraction, taking an improper fraction and making it a mixed number, that's going to be an important piece of learning, because for word problems, you do need to understand how to do that, because that's when it makes sense. So a mathematician always wants someone to understand their answer. We don't have to simplify, but sometimes it is a good idea to do so when communicating. All right, fill in the blanks. 1/4 of some number is 9. Well, I can think of that as 9 times 4 is 36. So 1/4 of 36. Again, half of 36 is 18. Half of that is 9. 2/4 of something is 9. So we're looking at 1/2 of 18 is 9. 3/4 of something is 9. 1 times something is 9, so that's 9. 3/4 of a number is 9. Well, what did I do here? I did 9 times 4. So 9 times 4 is 36 divided by 3. 9 times 4 is 36 divided by 2 is 18. 9 times 4 is 36 divided by 3 is 12. So 3/4 of 12 is 9. 1/4 of 12 is 3. 3 times, that's 9. All right, cool. Find and describe at least one pattern in the 4 combinations above. Well, hopefully you notice that as the fraction increased, right, to keep the product the same, our other factor had to decrease. Another thing is, if we look at this number, 9 is less than 36, 9 is less than 18, 9 is less than 12, 9 is the same as 1, so because we have the number 1 now, 4/4 is just 1. All right, let's do some more fill in the blanks. 1/5 of something is 15. That's a big number, isn't it? 1/5 of 5 times 10 is 50, 75. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. 1/5 of something is 30. So that's going to be 150. Because 35 times is 150. 1/5 of something is 60. Oh, look at that. So yeah, this doubled. So then this had to double. So this is doubling my product. This factor is staying the same, so this has to double to 300. And then this is doubling again, so this is 600. 1/5 of 600 equals 120. Again, you can always say that our product is less than the whole number because we're multiplying by a fraction. When we double the product, our factor, and keep one factor the same, the other factor has to double. Something like that. All right, let's fill in the blanks here. 5/4 of something is 10. So what? So 4/4, that would just be 10, and then one more fourth. Ooh, these are something to think about. What's a fourth of 10? 2.5. 4.5. So that's 12.5. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because this, I don't know, what am I doing? Is it 8? Because this is more than 1, so this number has to be less than 10. So this was, well, what's 1/4 of 10 5 times? Does that work? 1/4 of 10 is 2.5. 5 times. No, that would be, that's what I was thinking. This doesn't work that way. Because I'm thinking 1/4 of 8 is 2, and then 5 times is 10, so that's what it has to be 8. Well, let's see. 10 times 4, that would be 40. Then divided by 5 is 8. All right. Cool. 2 times something is 9. Well, that's half of 9 is 4.5. 4.5. 3/5 of something is 30. 50. Be like 50. 1/5 of 50 is 10. 3 times is 30. And then 4/5 of something is 60. It's going to be close to 60. It's going to be over, though. No, we can't use that. Again, if this is 1/5, this would be 300. Half, and then we kind of take 1/4 of that. 150, 75. I have to do some more thinking on this because I wonder if there's better ways to figure this out than what I'm doing. But let me know what you did.